a magical girl. She isn't a magician, she is a pearl. A unique personality she always shows, but anger is at the top of her nose. She gives her best in her studies and enjoys to the fullest her buddies. Drawing, dancing, and playing flute, her hobbies and talents are absolute. She is comforting, understanding, and helpful, I guess, while jealousy she does not possess. With a friendly nature, she attracts all. Yes, indeed, she is a hardworking, magical girl. My name is Yesisang Mutamang, and above all else, I am passionate about dancing because it gives me no manuscripts to store, no paintings to be shown, and no poems to be printed, but a single moment when I really feel alive. Through dance, I can express my feelings. Although my passion is not going to be my career, but the qualities that I learn from dancing will form the building blocks of my future life. As dance itself spells out, D for discipline, A for attitude, N for new, C for confidence, and E for expression. Being honest, I don't really have a clear ambition in my life. But I would love to do military nursing. I'll be able to reach all kinds of people and also serve my nation as I would be serving people who safeguard our country. But first, perhaps, I really need to work hard on my need versus greed issue. I know for myself that sometimes I think I need an iPhone when it is really not so important for me. I demand it. Why? Because I see someone using or buying one. I realize that within me lies a conflict between my greed and my need. And every time I've come across this situation, I gradually see that learning to be content with what one has is the answer to so many problems. So perhaps we must all learn to be content. I would leave you with a question to think, reflect, and act. Are you content with what you have? Thank you.
Like ornaments, so comfortable we're living in a bubble, bubble. So comfortable we cannot see the trouble, trouble. Are you lonely?
A pleasant morning to you all. I am Catherine Mitlepcha, a cool girl and second daughter of Mr. Nim Singh and Mrs. Renuka Lepcha. I was gifted to my parents on 4th March 2002. I have a joint family comprising of 7 members, and I love the times when we are all together. I completed my kindergarten and primary studies in St. Joseph's School. Then, in the year 2015, I was admitted to St. Stephen's Academy, where I found myself standing between a paradise of glory and enchanting opportunities. When I was younger, I was very boyish and spent my childhood with a boycott hairstyle, doing lots of naughty things and getting thrashings from my dad. But now, I've stopped doing naughty things. I'm a girl who is easily hurt, but still, I'm trying to overcome my weaknesses. I love to meet new people and I love making new friends. I also love to lead and serve others. I have a best friend in my life. She is my elder sister Caros, with whom I share my joys and sorrows. In my spare time, I love to sing, dance, act, play guitar, listen to music, and read comics. Among this, acting is my favorite, and I love watching at Shraddha Kapoor, Shahid and Tapsi Pannu. I'm not a perfect girl, still, I have two aims in my life. Firstly, to study medicine, and secondly, to become an actress. I hope to somehow enjoy both my dreams in my life. I have been inspired by Tapsi Pannu, who has been given the title of Beauty with Brains, and I hope to earn that title too, as she is both an engineer and a doctor. In my medical career, the greatest success of my life would be to save the life of the voiceless. For I have special concern for the ones who are being killed in their mother's womb, even before they enter into this beautiful world. I wonder, why don't people hear their cry? Is it because they are voiceless? Why are the voiceless being punished when they have made no mistake? Is it fair? No. Killing an unborn baby must be wrong. Since we are the future generation, it is now our duty to be the voice for the voiceless. Thank you.
Friends like ornaments. So comfortable we're living in a bubble, bubble. So comfortable we cannot see the trouble, trouble. Are you lonely? Up there in your
For a moment, forget who you are. More importantly, leave behind who you have been. Just be me. I never wanted anything in life. If I said this, then I would be lying. I have always wanted. I just couldn't voice my desires. Today, I'm honest. I want to make the best of all that life has to offer. This is what I really want. I'm Namrata Tamang, a teen pursuing class 10. I'm a person who is positive about almost all aspects of life. There are too many things I like to do, but above all, I like to spend my time with my loving mom, caring dad, and supportive brother Pema. Apart from that, I like to read, I like to write, I like to think, I like to dream, I like to talk, I like to listen. I like to see the sunrise in the morning. I like to see the moonlight at night. I like to feel the music flowing over my face. I like to smell the breeze coming from paddy fields. I love seasons. I like flowers in springs, rain in summer, red leaves in autumn, and snow in winter. I like to be alone, yet I like to be surrounded by people. I like to love, and I love to laugh. Living life to the full is my passion, and women's empowerment my mission. Although I'm young, I'm strongly influenced by the present-day trust for women's empowerment. What I want for all women, that they too enjoy the life to the full. Today, in contrast to the past centuries, we find women literate, educated, and liberated to lead. We find the surge forward not only on the political front, but also in social media, where they act as agents of change, contributing to the economic development and well-being of all. As a young female, I have always admired Emma Watson, who has influenced millions of people through her articles and speeches. I am strong enough to follow in her steps. Are you? There are women in our community who are abused in many ways. Do we do anything to stop it? I assure you that I am brave enough to fight for what is right. I want to encourage all of you to be strong, to voice the grievances of all women, grandmothers, mothers, sisters, and daughters. Thank you.
where nothing will ever be enough. Have burning up. So comfortable we're living in a bubble, bubble. So comfortable we cannot see the trouble, trouble.
I used to walk into a room full of people and wonder if they liked me. But now I look around and wonder if I like them. This is how I encourage myself from getting embarrassed. I am Susongmit Lepcha. I was born into this amazing world on September 28, 2002. I have a lovely family. My dad, Mr. Pentuk, and my mom, Mrs. Lima, take wonderful care of my sister, my brother, and I. My elder sister, Julia Smith, is pursuing her second year of college in Gantok, and my cute younger brother, Chuzong, studies here in class 8. I started school at Mount Everest Academy in Chungthang, North Sikkim. My primary years were spent in St. Joseph's School, Mangal. And now, I am pursuing my final year of class 10 in this beautiful school. I like learning and listening to music, dancing, spending time with my family, going shopping, joking, and laughing with friends. My passion is service. Service to my school, my locality, and the entire nation in every possible way. I have great determination, and I feel I can take on whatever challenges come my way. I never want to leave a stone unturned as I strive to grow and improve myself in all areas. Of course, I'm not perfect. I do have a few flaws. I am quite a spendthrift. I use money frivolously. I have little patience, and I know my parents would confirm that my laziness has often irritated them. But, Mom and Dad, I have improved now. This civilized contest has given me a platform for working ceaselessly to overcome the traits that would hinder me from being fully engaged in everything I do. My Nepali teacher would say, we, as social beings, must at least have a short-term goal. Mine is to score above 90% in my ICSE examinations. I also have a long-term goal. I want to become a successful professor. Already I'm proud to be a captain here, where I have learned so much about leadership. Leadership at St. Stephen's Academy is freedom, but is the one that comes with a great responsibility. For sure, the fruit of my leadership will last all through my life. So, dear Stephenites, never let any opportunity in taking any leadership in the school pass you by, because you will learn immensely from your role to be fully human and fully alive. Thank you.
So put your rose-colored glasses on and party on. Turn it up, it's your favorite song. Dance, dance, dance to the distortion.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I am Kusum Chetri, a simple, humble, enthusiastic, determined, and a cheerful girl. I was born on 21st July to my lovely parents, Mr. Rohit and Mrs. Surita Chetri of Rambi. I have a younger sister here who is Kaushika Chetri in class 8 and a younger brother Kunal in class 1 in Rambi. What makes me happy? Singing, sleeping longer, holidays, kids, laughing. Yes, all these make me happy. What makes me sad? Someone's death, family problems, silly fights, untidiness, and farewells. I have lots of friends, but my best friend is my mom, with whom I share everything. I have always had a dream to be different from others, to excel in a unique way. Through my singing, I have done so. When I was young, I was part of Varnamala choir, and now I often represent my school in various competitions and have made several videos. Aside from music, I am also sensitive to the present issues of changes in the environment, global warming, and lack of protection for the endangered species. Above all, I hate to see the unnecessary killing of animals. Already so many animals have been extinct because of humans killing them for food, or just a hunter's trophy. I have heard people talk about crime at dining table, and I too feel that killing animals for food is a crime. Today, this morning, I would like to encourage you all to fight with me against the senseless killing of our animals, whether for food, sport, or profit. Thank you.
Turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Drink this one's on me. We're all chained to the rhythm, to the rhythm.
I am Samtin Lalipcha, pursuing my studies in class 10. I was born on 1st June 2002. My father passed away when I was 13 years old, and now my loving mother works abroad to sustain my older sister, Stella, and I. So I have had many difficulties growing up through my teens without my parents nearby. I'm learning what life is all about, and I hope to become a great person one day. My mother has always been my backbone whenever I fail or gain success. For me, she is a burning candle, and I am the apple of her eye. I believe my mom is one of the bravest women in the world. Despite many hardships, she has managed to bring me up to this level. I have two wonderful friends. They are Sonam and Shailendra. Sonam makes me think deeply about the worldly thoughts. Shailendra is good at correcting me. I have enjoyed all the times I've spent with them. I'm passionate about singing, and I'm always trying to improve myself in the field of music. I have a desire to form a band after I finish my higher secondary exams. I have another ambition too. I want to become a car designer and specialize in the creation of new diesel sports cars. I joined the school in the year 2010. Here, I have learned so many things. I'm standing here today because of all the instruction I've got from this school. Why do our parents put us in a good school? It is because they want us to be independent and responsible persons. They want the best for us. I'm getting educated so as to make my future bright. But what is education for me? Education for me is something that cannot be gained in a single day. It is a lifelong process of getting one's mind, body, and soul upgraded. All things can have their end, but education has no end. It is a gateway to a prosperous future, and we should ensure that all the children, rich or poor, wherever they live, have access to the best education possible. Thank you.
Distortion, turn it up, keep it on repeat. Stumbling around like a wasted zombie. Yeah, we think we're free. Drink this one's on me. We're all.
My name is Ashim Tamang. I was born on 17 January 2003 to Dina Tamang and Sunil Tamang. I just live down there where I enjoy my life with my parents, grandparents, aunt, and uncle. I'm thankful to our Heavenly Father for my life and the opportunity to explore this beautiful world and grow as a good person. I enjoy being with other people, chit-chatting and playing sports. Day in and day out, I try to test myself to my highest limits. I'm not one with a serious personality, nor am I studious, but I consider myself to be the most cheerful, charming, and coolest guy. I love playing basketball, reading books, and I'm a talented football player too. I'm good in most subjects, and I'm developing my skills in photography. Recently, I won the first prize in a photography contest held in Rockvale Academy, Kalimpong. I was so happy, and it made my school feel so proud too. Every day, I try to do something new, which will add a joyful chapter to the story of my life and give it meaning and purpose until the day I die. I ultimately want to become a social worker. I want to lead my country and society in every way possible. I want to abolish all that is wrong in our society. I feel strongly about the corruption that I see. It is everywhere. I worry about the pollution and the cutting down of our beautiful forest. How will this all affect our future? I worry about the abuse of the poor, child labor, and the disrespect for the women, which is unacceptable. Finally, as a social worker, I want to be a role model for the upcoming generation and do these things. I hope you will all play a part too. Thank you.
To the rhythm, to the rhythm, to the rhythm. Are we tone deaf? Keep sweeping it under.
A pleasant morning to all. I am Kavidip Thapa, and I first want to thank God for giving me this amazing life. I was born to Mr. Prakash Thapa and Miss Lucky Thapa on the 10th of February 2004. I hope, Mom, you felt lucky when I was born. I joined my first school, Tiny Angels, at the age of 3. In class 5, I attended Greenshield Academy. Then, at the age of 12, I was transferred to this great school. At first, I faced many difficulties in my studies in class 6, but I took them as a challenge. Now, I'm in class 9, and I'm still enjoying the adventure of learning and gaining knowledge. My favorite subjects are physics and chemistry, in which I score the highest marks, I guess. My closest friend is Ashim, with whom I always have a good laugh. I don't mingle so much with others, yet I am a cheerful and I think I am a charming person. I mostly spend my time on playing basketball, and when I'm at home, I listen to songs. From the age of 11, I have had a passion for cars. It has long been my desire to become an automobile engineer, and now it is both my passion and my ambition. I love all cars, especially Mustangs, and I want to become a professional Mustang engineer in the future. I'm proud to be Indian, but I dislike the corruption, racial, class, and caste discriminations which is destroying our country. I believe communalism is the main cause for the violations in our society. Communal thoughts tend to establish political dominance over particular religious communities. The country is weakened when the political parties and political activities are conducted along the communal lines. Communalism's ugly face emerges in the form of riots, violence, and homicides against the minority groups. So, we all should work to make our country free from communalism and help our country to develop. Thank you.
The mat. Thought we could do better than that. I hope we can.
Love myself, I do. I don't like everything about me, but I do love some of the things that others may consider bad. Of course, I love my good points. I love my crazy lifestyle, and I love my hard discipline. I love my freedom of speech and the way my eyes get dark when I'm tired. I love that I have learned to trust people with my heart even if it will get broken. I'm proud of everything that I am and will become. Yes, I'm Rohit Rai, studying in class 10. Was born the second son to Mr. Chandra Prakash Rai and Mrs. Bobita Rai on 8th October 2002. I spent my first 6 years of school in Everest Boarding School, and for the last 7 years, I've been studying here in St. Stephen's Academy. I'm a boy who is faithful to God, supportive of my family, and sincere with my friends. I'm a boy who likes sports, drawing, writing, and reading books. I too love planting flowers, but among my hobbies, playing basketball rules my mind. It makes me focused. To be a professional basketball player is my ambition, and I spend my every spare minute on this court playing basketball and learning different techniques. I'm a strong boy with no weaknesses, but sometimes I feel frustrated when the things are not done the way I want. My greatest strength is my determination, and I never give up. I enjoy striving hard. At times I have failed, but I have learned to learn from my failures. I have realized I must set clear, realistic goals for myself. And I ask myself, is what I'm doing now helping me succeed? Is what I'm doing now helping me grow? Is what I'm doing now helping me reach an important goal? I have seen many of my friends giving up when faced with difficulties. We hear terrible stories of students driven to suicide. My belief is that dreams may come true if you persevere and never give up. Dreams may come true if you keep on trying and never stop learning. Rohit Bennett put it this way: never stop learning, never stop believing, never give up, never stop trying. Thank you.
So put your rose-colored glasses on and party on.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Soman Tamang. In English, my name means faithful, and it suits me as I am faithful in all I do. I am 15 years old, and I am from Kafir. The greatest gift I have ever received is my loving family, my supportive parents, and my smart sister, Sheetal Tamang, who is 17 years old and studying engineering. They are my backbone and have supported me to this point. I am a good son, and I hope that when I have my own family, I have a child like me. I have a good relationship with my classmates and teachers, as I am generally sociable. Seeking reality and progress, I have achieved excellence in my studies. I particularly love mathematics and biology. In addition, I have developed many hobbies. I enjoy reading, listening to music, and cracking jokes. Above all, my passion is to play football. And if someone sends me to the ground with a ball, I would play with it the whole day. In future, I aspire to be one of the greatest football players in the world. My school, St. Stephen's Academy, has helped me to grow in a holistic way. Here in St. Stephen's Academy, with each passing day, I feel I'm a better person. I feel both fortunate and privileged to be the part of the Stephenite family. After my studies, I would like to work in some way to better my community. Our planet is gradually being destroyed by pollution. Millions and millions of tons of plastic are being thrown out each day. Do you know that there is a whole continent of plastic under the ocean? It's bigger than Texas and maybe as twice as big as the continental US. When plastics are discarded, they cause land pollution, and on burning, they pollute the air. When scientists cut open a bird in Australia, they found 200 pieces of plastic in its little body. Many cancers, tuberculosis, asthma, autism, and behavior and psychological disorders are due to pollution. When we walk up to Soilung Bazaar, on the way we find plastics thrown here and there. We never think about who will pick it up. And in reality, no one deals with it. So, what will you do with the next empty chips bag? Let us be the change we want to see. Thank you.